Not good today or Wednesday for the cricket, Ben, but low pressure will be dominating our weather for the rest of this week. It has been very wet so far for many areas through July. The skies above Lynmouth there in Devon pretty much depict what it's like across the UK at the moment. Outbreaks of fairly heavy rain in places, and will continue with low pressure dominating through the week and feeling rather cool for the time of year.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, it's just more of the same as we head through the rest of this week weather-wise, and Wednesday in particular could be wet and very windy, especially for this time of year, but lots of dry weather until then. It certainly won't be raining all the time, but always the chance of some further showery outbreaks of rain on and off as we head through the rest of this afternoon. Hello there. Well, some might say it's been a bit of a disappointing end to July, and certainly we've had a lot of cloud today, some outbreaks of rain, and on the cool side for the time of year as well. And it really does set the tone for the next few days, staying very unsettled. Further showers or longer spells of rain in the forecast, and it will be quite breezy at times as well.
Dry enough at the Oval, Chris, but dear oh dear, what has happened to the summer?
I don't know. And for the cricket, the Ashes, I'm just thinking back to Old Trafford that last day when England were poised and it rained and it rained and it rained, didn't it? What a spoiler.
What a spoiler. But
yes, our summer. Well, look at this weather watcher picture. This was from today, but it could have been from almost any day this July, couldn't it? It was wet, windy, cool, cloudy. It has been like that for much of this month, hasn't it? And we'll take a look at the rainfall stats that we've seen so far this month. We've still got to add today's rain into these totals. But you can see some areas, Preston there, it's had 3 times as much rainfall as normal. It's been very wet generally across the western side of the UK, but even in the east we'll have more rain than average. Now, as that area of low pressure starts to pull away, the winds actually get a bit stronger in Northern Ireland for a time, but they should start to get a little bit less punchy elsewhere. A blustery kind of day, though, for Thursday. And as you can see, deeper into August, we're looking at the weather staying unsettled. So we might have changed the month from July to August, but we've not changed the story. It stays unsettled with showers or longer spells of rain, and generally our temperatures continue to run a little bit below average for the time of year.
I hear it's been a good day for cricket fans as well. I don't confess to know very much about cricket, but a great day at the Ashes. We had some sunshine, we had some rain as well. Not quite so good of us for those who are looking at the long ton of the school holidays, because unfortunately August is looking just as wet as July has been, certainly the beginning and the middle of it. It's 1st of August tomorrow. Of course, we've seen some rain around today. There could be a few showers tomorrow, but generally the 1st of August looking a little bit better, mostly dry. There will be some sunshine. It will certainly be a lot less windy than it was today as well.
Hello there. This month has certainly been a wet one for many, also cool with temperatures below average across much of the UK.
I know it's not your fault, but I do blame you nonetheless. Sorry.
Honestly, let me tell you, my complaints department is overworked and underpaid. We've got so much to deal with at the moment. Everyone asking, is summer likely to make a comeback? Well, we're at the end of July and we're going to know more about the stats tomorrow, but it's looking like some places, particularly the northwest of England and also some parts of Wales, may have seen their wettest July on record. This was the scene in Yorkshire earlier today, looking pretty wet there. And there is more rain on the way as well as we head through the next 24 hours. In fact, let's take a look at how this week is looking. This is what you need to watch out for. Wednesday, looking very wet indeed. Strong winds, the ice paths quite close together. But we are going to see a slight ridge of high pressure building in as we get towards Friday. But I'm afraid there is more rain for the weekend. But let's take a look at why we're seeing this unsettled run of weather continuing. It's on our old friend, the jet stream, which has been in the same position pretty much for much of this summer. So we're on the cooler side of the jet. You can even see it actually dips down as we get towards the end of the week. So we actually keep that slightly cooler air. Not to say that temperatures are going to be below average, they're going to be around average. But once you have the cloud cover, the outbreaks of rain, and also the wind picking up, it is going to be fitting on the cool side. And it looks like this setup, I'm afraid, is going to continue for the first couple of weeks of August. There's signs, loose signs actually, towards the end of August that we might get something a little more settled. But for the time being, I'm afraid we are stuck with what we've got at the moment. And I'm afraid that is more rain in time. So let's take a look right now. As I say, this week is looking rather unsettled, particularly the middle part of the week is going to be quite wet and unseasonably windy for this time in August. And as I say, feeling quite cool under the outbreaks of rain. Yes, I can see I'm not very popular
Alex.
at the moment. But what can we do? This is what we've got. This is brilliant.
It's the weather, right?
Yeah.
It's good, it's bad, it's just the weather.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
That's all right.